All right, it's now time for the weekly forecast. Weekly. Time has flown. I didn't even realize what day it was today until Sabrina said, you need to do the weekly. I could have swore today was Saturday. Need to get a big old calendar and hang it on the wall or something. But anyway, at any rate, here we are and here we go. So there's my peoples. There they are. All right. Y'all know the deal. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video, pretty please. So I'm going to hop right into it without further ado, okay? Let's go to my Aries people this coming week. Aries people this week, what's up? All right, 4 shuffles for my Aries people. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Aries people. Energy influencing you is the Page of Wands right here. Okay? So it definitely looks like you are probably going to offer something new, start something new. Either something new coming your way or you're... Here's the thing though. I kind of feel that you still feel just a little bit abandoned right here. Even with this new thing you've started up, you still feel abandoned, left out in the cold, and you can't really quit thinking about it. The individual that you're dealing with feels a little bit lonely, a little bit codependent as well, and their wishes were definitely not fulfilled with this right here, but at any rate, they are still turning and walking away. Okay? Yeah, you are very, very drained right here. Could be a brand new love offer, okay, with a water sign or a fire sign, some kind of new offer right here. And this process, like I said, is draining you. And the individual you're dealing with, I kind of feel like, is very, very stubborn, very proud, probably just a little bit tired of dealing with this week. And so for right now, they are not taking a new leap of faith. You do have an extremely strong soulmate connection with this individual. Could possibly be a Gemini. But either way, I do see a very, very, very passionate and stubborn kind of, I'm tired of this energy. So you're slamming the doors shut, okay, on this connection that you have, or on the individual at least. And the individual that you're dealing with, they are planning. They could be plotting. They could be being very deceptive and manipulative. But they are, for now, releasing this, but they are planning, like I said, their next move, because I kind of feel a little bit of unfinished business between the two of you. Don't have the card to show it. I just feel it, just how all those cards were laid out right there. So what advice do we have for Aries? Advice. What advice we got? What advice we got, y'all? Advice for Aries people. 4 shuffles. Oops. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Psh, this deck already? And 4. Yep, stay independent for right now. Stay independent, whatever it is that you're doing. I kind of feel like, again, you're already doing this, but keep doing what you're doing. Stay independent. Probably, definitely don't cut out of your life like hanging out with people. Definitely try to keep the connections going that you do have. Be sure you have a good time. Try to enjoy yourself throughout this process. Get out of that shell a little bit sometimes, Aries. I know y'all don't like to, you try not to make it seem like it, but you do have this shell that you retreat into sometimes. I notice it at least. But anyway, it looks like you're still in a bit of a period of waiting. I get that advice for Aries a lot, like chill, just hold off on the gas for right now, you know, and kind of let things happen instead of trying to bang, let me do it, you know. Don't do that. Let it happen. Let the new things happen. And the worst part is over. The worst part of this particular cycle is over. So, yeah. All right, how about my Taurus people? Taurus people in the house. Any Taurus people, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Pretty please. Pretty please, it helps my channel. Alrighty. 5 shuffles for Taurus, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. And 5 for my Taurus people. Okay, energy influencing you is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, no new start, but with it being a sword thing, it's like I kind of figure out somebody here can't figure out how to start something new right here. And I don't really feel like it's you, okay, because you have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, okay? So you have come to your senses about something that has to do with this situation. And for the most part, you're letting your guard down, okay? I kind of feel like, you know, once you realize something, you're like, oh, okay, well, whatever, I understand it now. You know, when you don't understand something fully, it's easy to stay really pissed off about it. And I kind of feel like you're like, oh, yeah, that's what it is. And it ain't even worth being mad about. You know what I'm saying? And the individual that you're dealing with is not making an offer, okay? They're not offering anything to you, and it looks like they're kind of just staying by themselves and staying independent right here. And in the meantime, while you gather your senses and are letting your guard down, you're, you know, slowly but surely, you're getting out. It looks like may have been hanging out with some friends, having a good time right here, patiently waiting while this cycle kind of lets itself, you know, lets itself renew itself, fix, or however it is that you're dealing with it. And the individual you're dealing with is probably off. I don't know. They could be offering something to you. We're going to find out here in just a second, but it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Oh, okay. Yep, it does look like an offer may possibly come in from this individual. And if it does, it's going to be turned down. It's going to be turned down. I kind of feel like for whatever reason, they get the idea in their head that this is going to work, so they offer something to you, and you probably turn it down. Turn it and shoot it right down right there. Okay, and this is very draining to them. It's nothing but conflict, okay? So, okie dokie. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Excuse me. Advice. What advice we got for my Taurus people? Oop, King of Swords in the upright. Flipped itself out. I'm going to lay that up there. All right. 5 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5. All right. Again, it looks like whatever this new thing is that you're starting up, whatever it is, okay? The light's green, basically, you know? Go. Maintain control right here, okay? This is what I'm getting with this King of Swords and the upright and the Emperor, okay? Maintain control. The King of Swords, when he's in the upright, he's a very matter of fact. This is the way it is. Hopefully it doesn't hurt your feelings, but if it does, I don't really care. This is the truth. Now, when he's in the reverse, He is intelligent enough to pick and choose only the truths that hurt. It's still very factual and very logical, but it's intended to hurt you, you know? So keep control of that tendency to want to do that, okay? Because I do see that sticks might get swung at you if you don't. You know, it could start a bunch of this shit. This is what you're going for. Five of Swords in the reverse right here. And for the most part, try to keep your emotions to yourself. Try to keep your emotions to yourself if you possibly can. Because, like I said, there's a lot of people out there who will grab them and take advantage of them and use them against you. Okay, so let's see. Gemini. Gemini. What's good with my Gemini people? Gemini next week. Gemini weekly. All right. Ooh, Six of Wands flipped itself out. Let's see if it comes back out. 5 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5. Okay, energy influencing you is the Death card. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. But either way, the cycle that you were in is over. It's done. And I kind of feel like some of you maybe get this like spark, like a little fire lit up under your ass to get out maybe and mingle. Okay, with the Hermit reversed and the Page of Cups right here. Could be offering, you know, I want to get out a little bit and I want to look for a new love offer. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting out of that right there. Individual that you're dealing with, I kind of feel like is moving on from this. Moving on from this and not really wanting to work on it. Okay. Yeah, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Again, you don't really understand exactly what went wrong, but you are thinking about this and you do miss the individual, and that's probably why you're the Hermit reverse, so you can get that off of your mind. Okay, the individual you're dealing with has a really shitty attitude. They are not happy and they are not afraid to let you know with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. But you are not coming together with this individual and not offering anything, okay? And I kind of still feel like they're waiting, man. It looks like they're waiting on you. Like moving on from it, but still waiting. Still waiting on you, keeping faith with the Hierophant right here and the Two of Wands. Alrighty. Well, what advice do we have for Gemini? What advice do we have for my Geminis, universe? What advice? What advice do we have for my Geminis? Advice, advice, advice. Five shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. I'm not that great, y'all. Here's 4. And 5. All right. The advice here, the overall advice is to completely cut off communication. Completely cut it off, okay? The reason being, and there's that star reversed again too, okay? But here you are right next to it, so it could definitely be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But even if it's not, it does not matter who you're dealing with. I feel like somebody here feels the connection stronger than somebody else, and you don't quite understand why. So, do not try to communicate. Do not try to, like, right here, I'm kind of feeling like time is, like, feels like it's going by so slow, but it's not. Just keep doing things the way that you're doing. And just try Just let it go. Do not try to force anything. Do not try to fight anything. You are in manifestation mode. Monitor your thoughts and monitor your emotions. Keep them in check. Whenever something negative hits, that's cool. It happens. We're humans. Okay? You're never going to be able to get rid of that. I was just telling somebody that in a personal reading. You don't ever get rid of that. When negative thoughts happen, it's not this thing that one of these, like people say, how do I let go of negative thoughts? It's not like you're going to be like, oh, I figured it out. Cool. All right, negative thoughts. Bye. Never going to see you again. I'm going this way. It does not work that way. Monitor your thoughts and monitor your emotions constantly. And the more you make a habit of doing this, it will start to happen by default. Okay? It will become a subconscious habit. That whenever something negative hits your mind, you will catch it sometimes without even realizing it. Oh shit, error thought, go, error thought. I'm thinking about this now. Make it a habit to start doing that, okay? So, okie dokie, who are we on now? Cancer. Cancer people. Cancer people. Cancer people next week. Got any Cancer people in the house? Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video, please. For my Cancers. Let me get 5 shuffles down. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5 for my Cancer people. Excuse me. Ooh, dang-a-lang. Ooh, dang-a-lang-a-dang-dang. All right, energy influencing you is the 8 of Cups. Walking away, okay? You either turn and walk away from something, or this is something you've been walking away from, and this is just the influencing energy. You are still walking, you're still headed in that direction. Okay, completely emotionally closed off right here and choosing to do things independently and do things by yourself. The individual that you're dealing with, I feel like, is just choosing to ignore you and probably trying to release themselves from this situation. They're not waiting on it, okay? And you are not offering anything towards them either. And if you were to do that, it wouldn't, like, it would feel like immoral to you. You're doing the morally, like what feels morally right to you. And it, with the Hierophant right here, it does not feel morally right to be involved with this situation anymore. So you are not offering anything. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, by the way. The individual that you are dealing with does feel a very, very strong soulmate connection with you, and there is. But for the most part right now, they're sticking to themselves and probably trying to let that connection go away, or at least process it and see what the meaning of it is and see what they can learn from it, possibly, maybe. Ooh, and this is still on your mind too, and you are very aware that there is unfinished business between this individual. So I kind of feel like y'all are both doing the same thing. With the 4 of Swords, you got the 4 of Swords, they got the Hermit. So y'all are both in your own little way kind of like letting this run through your mind and thinking, okay, so what can I learn from this? What can I take out of this? What is this teaching me? How, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So, oh, and they have the King of Cups reversed too. Okay, you got the Queen reversed, they got the King reversed. So this is what y'all are doing to each other. Completely emotionally closing yourselves off. Okay, and I feel like Radha sent 1111, sending you Rich and Sabrina love and light. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But this is a final decision that is being made, at least for the time being, that this is the way it needs to be handled. Okay? So, whoops. What advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have? Advice. What advice do we have for my Cancer people? Ooh, ooh, ooh. 8 of Pentacles just flipped out. Let's lay that off up there and see if it plays into the advice anyway. Okay, let me get 5. Oop, there's Knight of Pentacles. 5 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. This deck is already time for a new one. 4. And 5. All right. All right. Well, very, because, again, this is something that I feel like you're already doing it anyway. Okay, so do not offer any love and continue to keep your emotions closed off. Okay, I do kind of see though that you need to, because here's the thing. Here's the reason why. The reason why you need to close your emotions off is right now the High Priestess is in the reverse. When emotions are going haywire and crazy, it's very difficult in that state to figure out what's my ego emotional response trying to tell me and what's my intuition trying to tell me. They get all mixed up in a big whirlwind when you're in that state. So right now, to do the best you can to let those waters calm and settle, just stay closed off. Do not take a new leap of faith, and it will help you focus more on what your intuition is trying to tell you, okay? Avoiding this conflict right here. But for the most part, too, just focus on work for now. All right, how about my Leos? Got any Leos in the house? Any Leos in the house? Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Pretty please, Leos next week. Leos. Oop. 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. For my Leos. All right. Damn. Okay. So energy influencing you is the 4 of Swords right here, and it's directly followed by the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so there is still something that hurt you, that bothered you, that you can't really get off of your mind all week long, Leo. Damn, dude. Oh, it looks like you do want a new start right here, but I don't really feel like you're doing it. This is just something you're kind of laying around thinking about. Okay, like you don't really know which way to go with it, whether to start something new with the individual you're dealing with or to go find a brand new start altogether. Okay, the individual that you're dealing with, though, this feels like it's taken forever for them to find any kind of inner peace. They are not able to, they're not in manifestation mode. They feel like that nothing that they do will manifest itself into anything that works out in their favor. And for right now, like I said, you are not making any moves at all, not doing anything. Okay, just thinking about it, just trying to process and figure everything out. The individual that you are dealing with does feel like there is unfinished business between the two of you, and they are not working on it either. So you all are mutually exclusive, okay? All right. But it does look like that you are going to make some kind of decision to make forward movement, and that whatever decision you do make right there, it's probably going to come, I'm seeing a possible, let's see, I don't know. It looks like there is some conflict that's going to arise right here. But it looks like they have the Lovers in the upright. You have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could be getting back together with this individual right here. Some of you could be getting back together with this individual. It ain't going to come without a fight, though. It ain't going to come without a fight, is what I'm seeing here. Others of you, this is a whole week-long thing right here, though. So, yeah, others of you could see this fight happen right here. Let's see, Jacqueline, much gratitude for sharing your gift. Thank you much, sending you much love. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sent 1144. But others of you, like I said, you could be moving on elsewhere after this argument. But I don't know, this Lovers card right here. Could be, they feel the connection very, very strongly. But I just had to throw that out there as a practical matter. I'm feeling the vast majority of that is the energy in the air is a possible reconciliation. Now, keep in mind, these are how the energies sit in the moment. Depends on what you do with it. Okay, tarot is guidance. Tarot is guidance. It is not saying that this is what's going to happen and it's out of your control. You have the control to change the outcome of anything that happens here, and it can change in any given moment. All right, always enjoy your readings. Janice sent 5. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, it's so now, Virgo. My Virgos. Got any Virgos in the house? Any Virgos in the house? If so, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Pretty pleased, Virgo people. Two of Cups reversed just flipped itself out right here. Somebody you're not coming together with this week, possibly. And the Ace of Cups reverse flipped itself out in the reverse. All right, so let me go ahead and get 4 shuffles on that note right there. That was, all right, here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Oh, did I not do the advice? Oh, man. Damn, okay. Let me go ahead and lay this right here. I just caught that. I apologize, y'all. I didn't do Leo advice. Sorry, y'all. Leo advice. Advice for Leo. Advice for my Leo people. At least that deck's already ready for Virgo, though. I apologize, y'all. That was my fault. All right, let me get 5 shuffles for Leo's advice. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5. Thank you, Karen. No, I'm not doing them right now. Not at the time being.
Follow on Facebook.
Yep, Facebook. If y'all go like my Facebook page, my public figure page, okay, I go live on there and do little mini reads, okay? So go give me a like there, and I will update everybody when I'm about to go live and do that, okay? Alrighty, the advice here, Leo, is to let this cycle come to an end, okay? Whatever the cycle is, if it wants to come to an end, let it come to an end. Now, what is the cycle that's coming to an end? That's up to you to decide, okay? So it gets even more complicated when you're trying to make it work out in your favor, okay, the way you want it to work out. Not that it can't, it's just there's a lot more inner work that needs to be done in order to do that, okay? That's the hard part. The hard part is getting in there and figuring out, okay, what do I need to do? To hell with what everybody else needs to do around me. That's not my business. My business is what do I need to fix? What do I need to change, okay? So you can either let that cycle come to an end of old ways of doing things, or if you want to keep doing things the way you've been doing, that's cool. That too, you do it however you want to do it, but you have to let whatever cycle you were trying to work out come to an end, okay? Is what I'm getting right here, because it's not going to manifest itself if you keep trying to do everything the exact same way you've been doing. The only thing you're going to get is sadness right here. So that's what I'm getting there for you. All right. So now, Virgo, picking up where we left off. Energy influencing you is the 3 of Pentacles right here. The 3 of Pentacles. So it is kind of looking like whatever cycle that you were going through, could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. It looks like it's kind of like it was wanting to come to an end. And it looks like maybe you pick things up and fix things and figure out how to work on things just a little bit right here. And at least make it more, at least there's teamwork right here. You know, at least, okay, working together as a team and whatnot. Oops, okay. And you have the Ace of Pentacles right here. So it definitely looks like you started something new and avoided some kind of ending. The individual that you're dealing with, though, has a lot of options opening right now that are not coming together with you. Okay, I kind of feel like you do want a new start right here with this person. This right here, whatever this is, I kind of feel like it's separate. I feel like that's a little bit separate from this right here. This could be a job, okay, for a lot of you. This could be possibly a job. These are Pentacle cards right here. But like I said, I do see you do want a new start with this individual, but right now you are not making a move. And neither are they. They are making a head over heart decision to not work on this and not do anything. Y'all are both kind of like mirroring each other just a little bit. There's that Ace of Cups again and the Tower reversed. Yeah, see? This is what you want to do right here. You do want a new start. You do want, and both ending cards are in the reverse, okay? You have 2 ending cards in the reverse, Death and the Tower, and 2 new start cards up in, actually, you have 3 aces in the upright. You have 3 aces in the upright, okay? But there's just one little bitty problem, Okay, Page of Cups is in the reverse. So probably because of the fact that you've just let it linger and let it wait for so long, this individual just choosing to completely walk away right now because they're burdened by this. They're very, very burdened. Okay. So what advice do we have for my Virgos? What advice do we have for my Virgos? Advice. Way too many cards. Way too many. 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. All right, just gonna have to be patient. I know that. Well, yeah, y'all can be good at that sometimes. Sometimes you can't, you know, but this is one of those times where it looks like you're gonna have to be patient. Okay, it is telling you not to work on this. Do not work on this and do not offer anything up. So I kind of feel like as badly as you want to, you already know the truth about the situation because all those aces were in the upright. The Tower was in the reverse and so was the Death. Okay, so I do see a very, 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 very strong desire, but you already know. You already know what it is. Okay, this is something you can't quit thinking about, and you have a very, very bad attitude about it. Be patient and don't make any moves. Do not feed it any power. Okay, it'll make it worse if you do that. All right. Libra. Libra, what's good with my Libra people? Libra people, universe, what's good with my Libras? Ooh, the Empress just flipped itself out right there. All right, let me get 5 shuffles, please, for my Libras. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5 for my Libra people. Oh, damn. Hang on. Alrighty, well, looks like the energy influencing you is the 8 of Cups right here. So it is walking away from something. Walking away from, could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. I have every sign here except for air signs yet. But I don't know. I still see the desire to work on all this right now. But I do see you just completely releasing yourself from whatever energies had you kind of tied and bound up there for a minute. Let's see. Tessa sent 5. Flip to the flop and we don't stop. That's funny. That's funny. This is flippy floppy right here if you look at that. Okay. That's a love offer right there. That's releasing myself from a situation and not waiting on it. So flip, flop, flip, flop. All right. So the individual that you're dealing with, though, does want forward movement and they do not want this to come to an end. But it looks like it's going to anyway. Okay, they have the Death in the reverse, but they also have the Tower in the upright. So this, whatever this cycle is right here, is going to come to an end, and you are going to find success within yourself if you completely let go of it and move on. And I kind of feel like that's exactly what you're doing right here. These are the two of the strongest cards of letting go and releasing yourself from, I don't know, an old way of thinking, an old way of doing things, something like that. And that's what's going to give you the most success. Let's see. Cynthia Diaz sent 5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Individual that you're dealing with, though, is getting very impatient and imbalanced. But I kind of see you, for the most part, able to keep your head above water and you understand the truth. Okay, could be another air sign or an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or another air sign. You do understand the truth about the situation. It still looks like the individual that you're dealing with wants a new start, though. It still looks like they are highly, highly passionate about it. I see, I don't know, it could be a new job. Could be a new job that they're going off to start. I don't know. I don't know. I do see that they want a new start, but there's not enough teamwork here. Not enough teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it's no I in team, right? And that's serious. Teamwork, two people working together, not one person doing all the work, two people. So, what advice do we have for my Libras? Whoopsie poopsie. Ooh. What advice do we have? Yeah, what advice we got here? What advice? 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And here's 4. Yeah, again, release yourself from it. Okay, I kind of feel like you're going to do that anyway. Let go of it, rather, because I do still see just a little bit of clinging on to it. Let go of it. Let go of it and go off and start something new. Or at least keep an eye out on, at least keep your options open a little bit. I don't have the 7 of Cups right here, but at least keep them open, okay, because there could be something out there. But for right now, you are not meant to understand why this happened. You're meant to understand the truth and the nature of the situation because you had the star on the upright in the last spread, but you're not exactly meant to understand why yet, okay? Because I feel like it's meant to put you on a certain path, and if you understand why, it won't work. Universe is weird, man. It would take me forever to explain that, but alrighty. Scorpio. How about my Scorpio people? Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Almost 700 of y'all in here. Hit that like button, pretty please. Leave a comment and share this video. Scorpios. Any Scorpios in the house? I hope there's at least one of you. One of you has got to be a Scorpio. Ooh, speaking of Scorpio, there you are with the Death card. All right, let me get 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Scorpios. Alrighty. Looks like the energy influencing you is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like somebody here is being very one-sided and kind of greedy, you know. I do see you kind of waiting right here. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Okay, kind of waiting for your ships to come in, not really 100% sure what move to make. And because you're waiting for so long, I feel like the individual that you're dealing with is feeling very, very imbalanced and impatient, okay, getting tired of waiting. So for the most part, just closing their emotions off to you, okay? And for right now, you are sitting and thinking about this with your guard up, with a stick ready to smack somebody upside the head, probably. All right, the individual that you're dealing with is not offering anything new right now. They are not starting anything new, but they do feel abandoned. They feel like you abandoned them and left them out in the cold, and they're getting impatient, waiting. I feel like that you, for the most part, you're ready to get out of your shell, okay? You're done with like being in your head and all this kind of energy right here. You're ready to get out and get out of yourself, basically. And there is a very strong soulmate connection somewhere out there. I don't really know if it's this person. I don't know, okay, if this is the energy right here. It could be a Gemini or a Pisces. But either way, the individual you're dealing with is not waiting anymore. They're not waiting, and I feel like they are avoiding you. Avoiding you or just avoiding, yeah, avoiding you. Avoiding you mainly. All right. Cool. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice. What advice do we have? For Scorpio, universe, what advice do we have? Let me get 6 shuffles. Ooh, man. 1. I don't know why 6 just came to my head. Here's 2. Here's 3. 3 more, y'all. 3 more. I don't like the shuffles either, but that's just how it has to happen. It's just how it has to happen. I don't know why. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. All right. Do not, okay, so here's the hard part. This is the part that I always have such a hard time explaining. Do not offer any love, but do not let it up off your heart, okay? It's going to be a burden. It's going to hurt, okay? But see, typically, we humans, we have this habit, and I've done it a million times, okay? I'm nobody to point fingers, but we have this habit where when something hurts bad enough, we just shove it down there so far that we completely forget about it consciously. And it gets to the point to where if somebody was to remind us of it, this has happened to me a million times. I'm literally like, what are you talking about? I don't even remember. You know, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? There is something very important. This is intended to put you on a very specific path right here, okay? And that path right there with that guy right there, you know, that came to me, I looked at this guy walking on a path. This is intended to put you on a very specific path, okay? So keep it there. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Oh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But keep your head above water, okay? Oh, let's see. Mary sent 5. Love and light, Sunday blessings. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and focus on your work. Focus on your work. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Any Saggies in the house? Sagittarius. Four more shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Sagittarius, y'all. Saggy moon, good deal. Ooh, the energy influencing you. Sagittarius is the 6 of Cups in the upright. Somebody you're looking back on and missing, thinking about the good old times. I don't feel like you're making a move, though. I kind of feel like you're making a decision to, if anything, all you're really doing is watching them silently, okay? They could be watching you, too. But I feel like the individual that you're dealing with is planning a new start with you, okay? And I don't really think it's the most honest thing in the world, okay? I wouldn't trust it. I would not trust it. But I kind of feel like you already know that. You kind of already know that. So I kind of feel like they are going to, you got the blindfold off. You've come to your senses about this individual and about the situation, and you had a severe loss of passion. But either way, they're planning a new start somewhere, and I feel like that it's not going to happen with you, and you're aware of that. But they are going to eventually, like, manipulate their way into something. I kind of feel like with that 7 of Swords right there, planning and scheming and plotting something that is going to work out for them. And yeah, it looks like, I don't know. I don't think they're coming together with you, though. They're coming together with somebody. But I don't really think they understand the nature of the situation here, of what they're doing exactly. You feel kind of abandoned still, just a little bit. You feel a little bit bad about this. But for the most part, I feel like you're kind of sticking to yourself, probably, and ignoring people around you and ignoring drama for the most part. Trying to, at least. Be a good move for you, Saggy. I know y'all kind of like that drama sometimes. I'll say it. I'll say it. Oh, I know. Anywho, what advice do we have for my Saggies? What advice? 4 shuffles, please. 1. That was so cool. I just glanced up at the time and it was 44:44. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Ooh, 2 cards telling you to wait. 2 cards telling you to wait, okay? I kind of feel like you need to go inside and do a little bit more inner work and figure out and just try to silence your mind just a little bit to try to, so you can distinguish the ego from the intuition, okay? Because they're 2 different voices. Typically, this isn't all the time. I know that people like to draw definitive rules, but typically, if it scares you, it's your ego. If it hurts you, it's your ego, okay? Your intuition, spirit does not hurt. What it tells you does not hurt, if that helps. That's just my own advice, though, okay? But anyway, yeah, definitely sit around and wait while you do that. Don't make any moves. Don't hop into anything crazy and whatnot. And for right now, leave the door shut. Leave the door shut and do not come together with this individual. A little bit more inner work needing to be done there, just a little bit. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Capricorn. How about my Cappies? Any of my Cappies? My Cappies. My cap. Ooh, the Fool. The Fool. We'll see if it comes back out. But for now, let's get 5 shuffles. 1. Oops. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. And 5. Ooh, the energy influencing you is the star in the upright. Okay, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but regardless, I kind of feel like you've come to an understanding. You understand what's going on here. You get it. Oh, $6.99 from Michelle. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I kind of feel like this Queen of Swords in the upright and the Page of Pentacles reverse is kind of like you understand the truth about what you should and should not offer yourself to. And the individual that you're dealing with, I kind of feel like is a little bit of a control freak and has a really, really shitty attitude, okay? Because they have the King of Swords reversed and you have the Queen of Swords in the upright. So it's like you're the more level head here of the 2, okay? It could be an Aries that you're dealing with. So right now I'm seeing no new start right here. Feels like it's going slow to super duper slow. The individual that you're dealing with, feels a little bit abandoned and left out in the cold. But there you are with the Devil card, okay? This is toxic. This is toxicity. This shit right here, that right there, that's the best. This is the prime ingredients for toxic stew, dude. Emperor reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, or King of Swords, I'm sorry. That bad, nasty attitude and that overly controlling type of, that makes this happen. Okay? So, for the most part, I kind of feel like the individual that you're dealing with for now is taking a leap of faith and doing things, for the most part, independently. I don't know if that's apart from you or either way, just kind of like, I got me, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? All right, what advice do we have for Cappies? What advice do we have, universe, for Capricorn? Advice. All right, 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Oh. A Love Alone. It sent $1.99. Thank you. I appreciate it. Rick. Ooh. All right. The advice here is, overall is the 10 of Cups right here. Overall is the 10 of Cups. So I kind of feel like that you kind of already know exactly what you're doing with this new leap of faith that you're taking. and cling to it. Don't let go of it. Take a new leap of faith and cling to what you want and fight for it. It's going to take a long time. It's going to feel like time is going so slow, man. But eventually you will get over this heartbreak and shang-a-lang-a bing bang, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that the card that every single person that comes to tarot wants to get? That's it right there. Okay? So, good dealio, Capricorn. Good dealio, Emilio. Alrighty, how about my Aquarius people? Aquarius people. How about my Aquas? How about my Aquas? We got any Aquas in his house? You know the deal. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video pretty please. All right, 4 shuffles, please, for Aquarius. Here's 1. Oh, Alina sent 3. I thank you very much. There's 2. And 3. I need one more shuffle. One more shuffle. That doesn't feel right. Alrighty. The energy influencing you is the Fool right here. Okay. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but whoever just sent the $2, I greatly appreciate it. The Fool, okay, so definitely taking a brand new leap of faith, okay. I do feel like that you have come to your senses about this situation and you have your emotions in check, okay. You got them under control. Duh. Not Aquarius, no. Individual that you're dealing with is very stubbornly passionate about this, and they want to come out of conflict with you, okay. They're tired of they're swinging sticks around and shit, okay. I do see y'all coming together, and I see a bit of a bad attitude. I see a bit of a sharp tongue here. Probably coming together with, yeah, probably, I don't know, here's 3 here and 3 on this side. So this could be the person that you're dealing with, okay? Because you have the 3 of Cups in the upright, and they have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be the individual that you're dealing with. But if not, I still see you coming together and having fun, probably hanging out with some people and whatnot. But you still got that sharp nastiness about you, and that, you know, that but the individual that you're dealing with, I kind of feel like they're making forward movement, even though I don't really see a whole lot of teamwork happening here. Don't really see a whole lot of teamwork, and you don't really understand the nature of the situation. There you are, all out of your element. You don't even understand what's going wrong or what went wrong in the past or what to even do. You have no idea, okay? But I kind of feel like you're just choosing not to even worry about it, okay? Because this shit right here don't fix nothing, does it? So you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not even going to worry about it. And 2 5s in the reverse as well, okay? So the individual you're dealing with definitely does not want to have any more conflict with you. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer that you're dealing with, but either way, I kind of feel like they are going through a period of change, you know? Wanting to make forward movement, going through a period of change with the Moon card right there. All right, so what advice who are we on? Aquarius. What advice do we have for Aquarius? What advice do we have for Aquarius, universe? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Aquas? Alrighty. 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Advice for Aquarius next week. Alrighty. So it looks like overall, just keep working your ass off and concentrate on your work. Okay, this right here is making you very strong in ways that you probably do not know. Oh, for right now, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright if you just concentrate on nothing but your work. Do not let these sappy, emotional, lovey-dovey shit, like, take you off of this track right here, okay? Duh. Again, advice I don't really feel like you need. I kind of think you already know that. It's like, well, duh, I'm the one that wrote that in the fucking rule book, dude. You know, like, so anyway, though, don't wait on anything I feel like that's going to drain you, okay? So for right now, if it's a love situation, do not start anything new. whatever it is, if it's a friendship, a partnership, or if it's a business partner, whoever it is that you're dealing with, if that drains you, if that pulls you off of what you're doing and pulls you off of your track, don't do it. Don't do it. Because right now the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. As long as you stay working, stay strong, and keep doing what you're doing, and do not stop. All right? Alrighty. How about my Pisces people? Pisces people. Pisces people. Any Pisces people in the house? You know the deal. Hit the like button. Leave a comment and share this video. All right, let's get 4 shuffles, please, for my Pisces people. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. You got the exact same influencing energy as Aquarius just did. So looks like you are taking a brand new leap of faith right here. See, you're very, very stubborn about this. You're very, very stubborn about this and want to offer something new. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the Page of Wands right there. It could be a fire sign or an earth sign that you're dealing with. And it looks like the individual that you're dealing with is extremely burdened by this, but it almost looks like they're taking up on your offer right here, okay? Okay, but this is a huge burden. So it is almost looking like here, though, that you may end up putting a stop to it because it's entirely too toxic. Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. And again, 2 10s right in a row. 2 10s right in a row. But the individual that you're dealing with it almost looks like I'm agreeing with this even though it sucks, you know? 2 10s, right? Look at this. You can't make this shit up, dude. I've never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? So, huh?
Wow.
Okay. It looks like that you understand the nature of this situation right here. And it looks like, I don't know, the person you're dealing with right here has the High Priestess and the Empress right here. Okay, so it looks like there is growth, there is expansion, there is the end of an old cycle right here. Okay, if it wasn't for this right here, I would almost say that this is over. This entire situation is over right here, but there is growth and expansion with this coming together. Okay, there is growth and there is expansion right here. Okay, it could be, again, it could be a Taurus you're dealing with, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but either way, something here came to an end. I can't figure out what it is. It's not saying what ended, but there is a brand new leap of faith. Something ended, and there's a new something beginning right here. I'm not going to lie. I'm very confused. I'm confused. So anyway, does that resonate, y'all? Does that resonate? I hope so. Anywho, what advice do we have? What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Oops, for my Pisces people. What advice do we have? What advice do we have, universe? 5 shuffles, please. Here's 1.
Yes, Wally says it totally resonates.
All right. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5. For the advice. All right, so there's that tower again. There's that tower again. So whatever it is that needed to change or needed to come to an end, let that tower fall, okay? Because that was not going to work. That was not going to work, okay? There was no working together. That was a complete and total failure, whatever that was going on. But it is telling you to cling on to something else here. Cling tightly to something here while you let this tower fall and let anything that didn't serve you come to an end, if that makes any sense. But for right now, it's kind of saying to just linger and let it happen on its own. Like, don't really make any fast, rash. Why do I keep saying rash? Irrational judgments. It looks like this is a process that's happening kind of by itself, something you just need to let happen, you know? If that makes any sense there. Man, y'all's readings are always so fucking weird, dude. Always, always. Since I first started reading tarot, y'all always have the weirdest readings. Anyway, though, I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in. If you want to go like my Facebook page, okay, I do occasionally go live and answer live mini readings, okay, live on Facebook. My public figure page, not my profile. Do not try to come add me as a friend on Facebook. My profile I keep very, very tightly knit, and I keep the circle very small. It's nothing personal against anybody. It's just the way I prefer to do it. And please, if you possibly could, please don't send me random messages. I will not respond to them, okay? This is the best way to interact with me on here live and when I go live on Facebook, okay? All right, so anyway, I greatly appreciate, again, everybody that tuned in, all the super chats, all the positive feedback. And again, I will see you, I don't know when I'm doing my next video, maybe possibly later this evening or tomorrow. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here.